Welcome back, ladies and gents, to another Sunday surprise, and today we are going on a virtual expedition. No, my clothes are going to remain on in this one. If you want to see that, well, you're going to have to go elsewhere. But for now, let's click entrance and let's head on inside. Don't know how long it's going to take to get through this loading screen, but if there's a jump cut, you know it's took a little while. Okay, so we finally made our way into this virtual expedition, and I'm going to pretend I didn't mess things up. Now, there is an option to see some of the other buttons by pressing F1. Unfortunately, I have that bound on OBS to change my page to something else. So yeah, I kind of messed things up just a little bit, and we ended up having to redo this entire thing because I did it over here. I looked at this picture, I did the whole F1, had a look at the other button options, and then when I got to the very end, I found out I wasn't recording anything really. I was recording myself with my overlay for streaming. Now, I haven't done that for a while, and well, you wouldn't have seen a whole lot, but enough rambling from me. We are here with Thur. This is the first image, but before we get into it, we are of course going to have a little look at that Instagram. But here's the first one, and it's a beautiful image of a tree and a person. We don't know if this is male or female, but from what they are wearing, it looks rather cold. Next up, we have this building. Now, I am going to try and keep things slightly off to the right hand side of the screen just so I'm not in the way too much. But that is our second image. We then have this nice coastal view where I believe this in the distance is a bell tower, I'm going to say, over there. We then, oh, by the way, this can be picked up for free, and if I remember, I will put it in the description. Also, it's rather quiet. The only thing you get to hear is my footsteps. So if I bother to put music over the top, that is actually copyright-free music courtesy of YouTube, which is nice. That's the smaller version of that picture. We then have some smaller tree images over here, so get a little bit of lateral movement. Hopefully, if I miss something, of course, you download this, have a little look for yourself, or if you just wish to look at something I've looked at in better detail, then of course, download it. It's a free virtual expedition, and it's not too bad. Not a bad little expedition. There is some interesting photos. What is this, by the way? Well, so we shall continue. Now we are on to a different artist in this room. If I flick around, it is Robert Krenzig, and we are going to go over there, have a little look at his Instagram if you wish to get it in just a second. But we are going to have a little look at these photos first of all. Here we go. Now, the little book here that I've walked past, you can interact with just by left clicking. There isn't a whole lot in this one, to be honest. We can quickly jump through it. And der Alf Schau. And here are some of the images, the ones that are from the wall, I believe. So, I'm going to quickly flick through these. Feel free, of course, slow it down or pause it if you are interested. And we are going to be through with this book in just a second. By the way, very well placed bottle here with the hair. And that is his nice little artistic book. I believe there's some text in here I forgot to have a look at as well, but this shows the route I believe they went on to take these images. Not quite sure where they were. We are... Where are you? Because I didn't look at this before. I'm... Meren Alf. Okay, so this is the route they went on. And yeah, there you go. There is his specific book. I have a feeling a lot of these are probably German, Austrian, maybe. So we've got our running water, makes you think of needing the toilet. We've got our field, we've got a barn with a van outside of it, and we got some milk crates and some other stuff laying about there, some pallets. We then of course have the lady who seems to be dumped in this shed that's open with the plastic table and chairs. Got ourselves a river and trees. Building. Here are the larger prints of the book, of course. And here is our drunken her friend. Now, I have a feeling that bottle's been placed there, but I like to go with the idea that it is actually drunk. Now, next up is Christian Fieli. Now, look right. Or just look right into your Instagram. I think that's a better idea. So there you go. There's the Instagram QR code if you are interested. But we are going to get a little bit of lateral movement. Have a little look at some of these images. Of course, the side of some buildings and staircase and windows. And this rather creepy one, which honestly is just him staring at a kid over a balcony or out of a window. Yeah, a little creepy. Don't know why you took that picture, my friend. Really don't know why you took that one, but it's a little bit creepy. So, do we go left or do we go right? I believe we go down the right path, which of course is the left. No, I'm going to stay over here now. So we've got the Instagram account of this next person. Now the next person is Fabian Reiki. So the story of Fabian Reiki is they're rather kinky, as you can see. Likes to tie people up, then get drunk at the bar before having a little bit of a nap. But prior to that, there was a few bar games, playing on the train track, and possibly drinking near the train track too, which I would not suggest to you fine ladies and gents. And now, the next one is Kersten Glaser. Now, Kersten Glaser, as you can see, there isn't a QR code there. Bit weird. Now, let's just zoom in. We've got all of these pictures on the floor. Again, I would suggest picking up this virtual expedition for free on Steam, just so you can have a better look yourself. Zoom in on some of these pictures if you wish. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to have a little glance over. We shall go into the next section where, as you can see, her QR code for Instagram is not here. I will tell you, she does have one. It's in the next room. A little bit of a spoiler, but we shall get there in just a second. Also, I'm not much of a fan of this picture. Don't like it. Just, I don't know. Also, never, I'll be honest, didn't see the person swimming in that one the first time. Didn't see it. A little bit blind. Probably need some new glasses. But got ourselves some trees, a horse, grazing, and some more images over here. But we go into the final room, where of course we have the Instagram. So there's her Instagram and the lamppost. But let's be mute. So we're going to open up Mute by Kersten Glaser, and it's blank. But I will shut up so you can listen to these photos. Sorry, photographs. I will shut up so you can listen to these photographs. Each photo was taken with a camera. Oh! And so, they're all numbered, got dates, and of course where they were taken. So, here are the dates and the numbers, and of course where they were taken as well. As you can see, some were taken in Dortmund, some were taken in Kamen, some were taken elsewhere, but in the end, there's 53 of them. Now, There is our lamppost yet again. But there is something I did notice when I had to run back through here. Now, as you can see, this all looks the same, right? This all looks the same. But where have the photos gone off the floor? Oh. So, what do we have over here? This is going to sound really weird. I'm kind of curious to where that staircase is. No particular reason, I'm just curious. No. Ah, a mug. Or, as I call it, a self-portrait. There. That's actually quite a nice view. That, not so much. But, I thank you all for joining us. I hope you've had a lovely week. I hope you all have an even better week ahead of you. And goodbye. This gallery, I'm assuming, is by Flo Shomka. Can we get any... let's try the F1. Let's see if it tells us